Teenage Sudhir walks among friends, their laughter echoing in the night, a stark contrast to his shadowed expression. He is present but distant, his mind a world away from the carefree joy surrounding him. The vibrant chatter of his friends fades into background noise as Sudhir grapples with inner turmoil. A shadow passes over Sudhir's face, hinting at a burden carried in the heart of the lively night. Darkness cloaks the mobile shop, shadows dance as Sudhir freezes, friends signaling in hushed tones. A smartphone gleams, a beacon in the dim light, its allure irresistible. Sudhir hesitates, his breath caught, drawn to the silent promise of the device. His hand trembles as he reaches out. The phone seems to pulsate. In the mobile shop, Sudhir's face is reflected in a small mirror, a fleeting glimpse of vulnerability in his eyes. The weight of her silent judgment hits him, freezing his hand mid-action. Lakshmi's words echo in his mind. Even if we are poor, our truth is our wealth. Sudhir withdraws his hand, battling with the moral conflict raging within. Inside the mobile shop, Sudhir is surrounded by his friends. Their voices a low, insistent pressure. "Do it, Sudhir. No one will know," his friends urge, their words hanging heavy in the air. Sudhir recoils, a storm of conflict brewing within him. "No, I can't," he whispers, his resolve wavering. "Coward, you'll fail." The accusation stings as his friends scatter, leaving Sudhir alone. Darkness seems to close in, isolating Sudhir as he grapples with his decision. Sudhir stands alone on the street, a slight tremor betraying the storm within, yet his eyes reflect newfound clarity. The weight of his decision settles heavily as he begins his slow walk home. Each step is measured, the gravity of his choice etching itself onto his weary face. The street stretches before him, a path laden with consequences and the promise of a changed future. Sudhir enters his humble home, filled with the rich scents of spices and aged cloth. Under a dim, bare bulb, Lakshmi hunches over her worn sewing machine. Her nimble fingers dance across the fabric, mending tears with practiced ease. Lakshmi looks up, her face etched with concern. "You're late, Kanna. Everything okay?" Sudhir pauses, the weight of the day heavy on his shoulders as he meets his mother's gaze. Sudhir kneels beside his mother, his form racked with sobs in the dimly lit room. Tears blur his vision, each drop a painful testament to his inner turmoil. His voice thick with emotion, he whispers, "Amma, today, I almost became someone you'd never forgive." The weight of his confession hangs heavy in the air, a plea for understanding and absolution. Tears well in Lakshmi's eyes, reflecting Sudhir's silent pain as she looks deeply into his tormented soul. Sudhir and his mother embrace, a bond of strength and unconditional love made visible. A tender moment, full of unspoken understanding. Years later, a grand stage awaits graduates, celebratory banners fluttering in the wind, full of hope and expectation. Sudhir, now a confident young man, steps onto the stage, his smile radiant with accomplishment. The announcer booms, declaring him the topper of the state, a moment of supreme triumph. A wave of thunderous applause erupts from the crowd, celebrating Sudhir's remarkable achievement. Under the open sky, Sudhir's gaze sweeps across the sea of faces, each a blur of anticipation and hope. His eyes lock onto Lakshmi, a beacon of unwavering support in the front row, dressed in a simple sari. Lakshmi's eyes shine, reflecting years of sacrifice and dreams realized. At the graduation, Sudhir stands tall at the podium, sunlight catching in his hair, a picture of confidence and poise. A gentle breeze stirs, carrying whispers of anticipation through the crowd. The stage lights illuminate Sudhir, casting a radiant glow on his face, reflecting his joy.
பொறிவாயில் ஐந்தவித்தான் பொய்தீர் ஒழுக்க நெறி நின்றார் நீடு வாழ்வார். Those who control the five senses and walk in the path of truth and discipline will live a long, honorable life.